This man never expected that catching a bullet with his bare hands would be the easiest thing for him. Even more ridiculous was that his vision was sharper than a microscope. In a blurry photo, he could spot every detail. He then directly plucked a fly from Dio's side. With his precise accuracy, Jotaro's platinum star was like a printer. In just a few seconds, he drew the fly on a piece of paper. Jotaro wanted to use this ability to save Kakyoin, who had been parasitized by a terrifying tumor that even the world's top surgeons couldn't remove. Attempting to remove it would cause irreversible damage to the host. Dio controlled humans easily because of this ability. But Jotaro didn't believe in any of this. He immediately summoned his platinum star and aimed to pull out the tumor without damaging Kakyoin's brain. However, just as Jotaro was about to control his stand to pull out the tumor, a long, tentacled worm burrowed into Jotaro's body. Surprisingly, the tumor activated its defense system and prepared to parasitize Jotaro's body. But even in this dire situation, Jotaro's will remain firm. He performed a precise operation, even more delicate than a machine. After a while, the tumor was successfully removed by Jotaro. Then, the tumor was torn apart by Platinum Star. Joseph also used his stand attack and completely destroyed the tumor. Kakyoin was finally freed from Dio's control. Kakyoin stayed at Jotaro's house to recover and felt warmth under the care of Jotaro's mother. Jotaro thought everything would end there, but the next day, when he went to school, something didn't feel right. Before, every time Jotaro left the house, his mother would kiss him goodbye. But today, something very strange happened. As Abdul passed by the kitchen, he accidentally found Jotaro's mother lying on the floor, unconscious. Abdul noticed something strange on her neck. There were unusual flowers growing there. This made Abdul realize the seriousness of the situation. When he pulled her clothes aside, Abdul discovered the vine-like stand. It turned out that she had also awakened her own stand ability. But unlike Joseph and Jotaro, she was just a gentle mother with no real powers. Her mental ability wasn't strong enough to control her stand, and she couldn't resist the curse from Dio's soul. In a few days, the backlash from the stand would kill her. Now, the only way to save Jotaro's mother was to find Dio and eliminate him to lift the curse. But even Joseph, through his psychic writing ability, couldn't locate Dio. What was even more bizarre was that Dio always hid in the darkness. With no leads, Jotaro accidentally found something wrong with a photo. He immediately summoned his platinum star and drew the fly in Dio's room. With this clue, Abdul rushed to the study and began researching. After a long search, Abdul discovered that this fly was a species unique to the Nile River in Egypt, specifically near Aswan. This meant that Dio was most likely hiding there. At this moment, Kakyoin, who had just recovered, confirmed the clue. A few months ago, he and his family had traveled to Egypt and encountered Dio, who had the tumor implanted. All the evidence pointed to the same place. They believed that Dio couldn't leave Egypt. To repay Jotaro's mother's kindness, Kakyoin offered to help as well. The four of them decided to leave for Egypt immediately. They needed to find and eliminate Dio within 50 days. But before that, they had to make arrangements for Jotaro's mother. Joseph immediately used his superpower and arranged for the best medical team in the country to take care of Jotaro's mother 24/7. Once everything was set, Abdul, the fortune teller, took out the tarot cards to name Jotaro's stand. This was a sign of his fate and a clue about his stand. After Jotaro drew a card, his stand was named Platinum Star, symbolizing his precision and immense power. Joseph's stand was named Hermit Purple, and his ability was psychic writing. Abdul's stand was named Magician's Red, and his ability was Flames and Heat. Kakyoin's stand was named Emperor's Green, and his ability was Remote Control. The Golden Quartet was thus formed, and they decided to depart immediately.